alumni. So the city of Shamokin is automatically eligible for anything that benefits the whole city. And as I said before, 70% of the city funds must go towards this portion, the eligibility portion. The second way that you can use your funding is elimination of slumber blight. The city utilizes 30% of its funding generally each year to tackle slum and blight. And the city will have, as I said before, $75,450 to spend on demolition if it chooses to do so. The third way is a response to an urgent need, and this requires a formal declaration either by the state or by the city or federally, and usually it's a disaster. So we did use this option in 2020 for COVID, and that was the last time it was utilized. So today's public hearing is the first step in the process of updating the 3-year community development plan for the city as part of the CDBG application process. This 3-year community development plan will be developed as part of the CDBG application. And then I will provide proof for the city to approve. Also in your packet is the fair housing notice. This is the city of Shamokin has adopted and published a fair housing analysis and has established a plan to further assure fair housing in the city. There's also an anti-displacement plan. It is the intent of the city of Shamokin to undertake CDBG activities which do not result in displacement of the residents. However, the city's residential anti-displacement and relocation assistance plan is attached for your review. The Section 504 annual review is also in your agenda packet. It's a statement on the city's required Section 504 annual review. As part of each year's CDBG application, the city solicits public input on the accessibility of the city's facilities and programs to learning, mobility, vision, hearing, and language impaired persons. If the public is aware of any need for modifications to the city's facilities or programs in order to increase accessibility, those needs can be identified at tonight's public hearing. And finally, I'd like to draw your attention to the Section 3 preference statement at the bottom of the public meeting agenda. Interested individuals or businesses are invited to contact me or another member of CDCOG's Community Development Program for more information. So projects that are currently funded or underway, this past year, we've seen a total of 8 demolitions throughout the city with CDBG funding. That was 2 years of funding wrapped up into one to get the most bang for a buck. Right now, we don't have any projects moving, but we've got them in work, another round of demolitions coming up. So at this time, I'd like to give anyone the opportunity to propose projects for the 2026 CDBG funding process. Yes. You can come up.
Sir, you need to sign it, please.
Oh, I got it right here.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. All right. My name is Israel Cruz. At one point, I was attempting to run for mayor. No, that wasn't going to happen, but I was just trying to get out there so that people could understand I'm looking to help out Shamokin in whatever way I can. I'm not from Shamokin, but I do, I came here, bought my house here, and I fell in love with the place. It's really kind, it's really cool with the people, and let me tell you, coming from New York, things are horrible over there. You come over here and you start feeling a sense of community and people. You can talk to people and feel great. I said, I got to do something for this community. This community feels like it's doing something for me. So I want to go here. It says, good evening, Mayor, Council Administration, Selby, and residents. Thank you for your strong focus on blight tonight. And the demolition of, is it 416, 418 South Market Street, new part-time code officers, and $250,000 park grant all show real progress. Israel Cruz, during my writing campaign, I proposed making Shamokin, Pennsylvania, the first vocational city. The idea is simple: partner with Northumberland County Career Technology Center so that their students plus carefully screened young people during community service, doing community service or work, release, minor offenses, they can get together and work and to help the blighted communities. How we're going to do that? The students, it will build skills. It's a win-win situation. I'm sorry. It will build skills for those that are learning the trades, but at the same time, we get to work with the blighted community, like the buildings that are messed up. We can get these vocational students to come in to work on the buildings. And I understand that many people say, oh, but some of these buildings are owned by people that live out there. There's many ways we can get by that. If you can come up with, I think I wrote it down there, a task force or something for people to come and look to see who owns the buildings. Maybe we can buy out some of the people. Maybe we could change their mind and tell them, come here. The point is, once we know who are the owners, we can get these things fixed up. Asking the city council and the mayor to form the task force. I've heard the concerns about funding, liability, and out-of-state owners and safety. I've addressed all of them in the written proposal I'm handing out tonight. We can start with existing grants and blight funds already being used. Use school insurance with the city riders, prioritize volunteer deals and tax sales, and keep strict supervision and screening in place. This builds directly on what you're doing tonight. I respectfully request this be placed next agenda so I can present the full plan in detail. I'm ready to help draft the first, it won't be drafting the first draft, but to help with that and applications and agreements. Shamokin has everything it needs to become the Manhattan of Pennsylvania, like this gentleman told me once. Again, let's turn our biggest challenge into our greatest strength. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz.
Sorry, I'm not good at speaking in public.
You did fine.
Oh, it's not the same.
Are there any other proposals for how to use CDBG funding for the city?
The only thing that I would add is I would love to see some fire equipment, possibly our air packs, that if there's some way we can buy a few of those a year, I would love to see that. I'm sure our fire department would enjoy those.
Do you know if we can we use CDBG to match USDA?
Depends what project.
Yeah. We'll talk, yeah, the program manager. I have 6 applications to be in, so it won't be till June, but thinking of match.
Sure.
All right. Yes.
Community facilities, does that include public restrooms?
I will have to look into that. I know that we can do it.
I know they want to do the farmer's market down at the municipal lot, but that was older than that.
Robert, you had something?
Yeah, a question. What is the deadline for submission of a written request for CDBG funding? That's
So
tonight, or is it some other day?
if you have an idea, we need to hear it tonight. We don't have to have the specifics. You can get that back to us. I would say since council's going to review projects and finalize them July 20th. I definitely say have it to myself. I can give you my email address.
We
Probably
want that
by the
probably for
workshop.
workshop, yes.
Yeah.
First Wednesday.
First, well, it'll be the first Wednesday of July.
Oh,
First Wednesday of July, if July 20th is the meeting you want, correct?
Correct.
Yes, and the first Wednesday of July.
July 1st.
There we go.
So you don't have, we don't have anything in June.
No.
So you have all that time to work on
Yep.
something.
And you could most certainly, we have the June meetings also. If you had something you wanted to get to us, it could be in June also.
Which our workshop is June 3rd.
Has the light remediation task force put together any suggestions for this?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, we normally do the blight removal with the demos and we put as much to the demolition as we can.
Okay.
There's not, I don't want to say there's not much more we can do, but
Close. Yeah.
we do the payment of the code office. There's a limit there, $5,000.
No, actually, we've got $50,000 in the 2025 CDBG application.
So we can do the same thing in 2026 if you wish.
You said, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
304,087, but after the administrative fees, we available is 251,500. Now, what was the other,
So I just broke it down because normally the city uses 30% towards their blight,
like, right?
which is 75,000. And then the remainder, which I believe I said was 171,000, goes towards eligible projects.
Could I look and see if I could get, we're getting outdated playground equipment at the Shamokin Street. And I use some of that money to upgrade safety hazards for the playgrounds. Can I do that?
I would think if it's a safety hazard, we will certainly pay.
Historically, I'll write this down too. Historically, the city's also used funding towards street reconstruction, just in case that we needed that one
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Tom, except for street reconstruction of light, is there anything else allocated in 2025?
So 2025 was the code enforcement,
How much is that being?
50,000. There are also bus stations that's going to be part of the Independence Street project. That was 20,000. And then street reconstruction of light.
Okay, does anyone have any other questions, suggestions? While Tanya's still here. No?
Okay, thank you very much. for
Thank you
your
very
time.
much, Tanya.
See you in July.
I'll be back before then.
Do you want Justin to speak now?
Yep.
Okay, you're up, Justin.
All I have to share, other than historic district map that is coming up later, if anybody has any questions, is the city of Shamokin and Go Shamokin have been recognized by the National Main Street America for, so we're one of 453 out of over 1,600 organizations across the country. And they recognize your program for high performance. We will be getting a certificate of recognizing that. I signed paperwork where I use their logo, so I have to follow their strict guidelines to even include that. But that's all I have to share. That's it. Thanks for moving forward.
That's our 30-day voting, so you want to share it at the top.
That in front of you is the map for the historic district overlay from the Economic Development Authority. I have this in front of you today. There's no guidelines or anything. It's just a proposed map. And if you guys want to see any changes to it or expand it, shrink it, exclude anything before we move forward with putting the guidelines in that we would bring next.
So to clarify, tonight, you're not voting on approving this, you're just voting that you're going to review it, that's it.
Any questions?
So as far as the historic district, I also saw that in the last thing, that historic preservation is one of the allowable fields. So is there any linking between these two?
I'm not sure.
Could be, sure, could be, yeah, sure.
All right.
Anything else, Mr. Manning, you?
Yeah, if I could just comment, the Economic Development Authority took up the map that's proposed by Justin. We voted on it at our last meeting to approve it and forward it to council for your consideration. So it's a unanimous acceptance by the Economic Development Authority to move forward to develop the historic downtown business.
And just to make a note, the historic district is not going to be, there are not going to be, how would you put them, crazy regulations where some historic districts have some outlandish. These are going to be simple regulations to basically control the appearance, keep to historic architecture. So nothing crazy, just very simple regulations in that area, so we do not lose any more of our history.
It's mainly to preserve the historic character of our downtown.
That's right.
And the reason it goes up to Sunbury Street there, that's a very historic intersection for the city of Shamokin. You have Dowdy Building, you have the Lark Building, the old bank, the McConnell Building, and then the old post office.
Which was a good choice. That was a good choice. Anything else, Justin?
No, that is all. If there's no questions.
No other questions? Okay, then we're gonna move on to new business. Top of the list. We can do 1 and 3 together if anybody has an option or an issue with that.
Sorry, sir. but
One and three.
Request a motion?
We can do that,
Oh, the resolution.
Yes.
we can do that first, sure. So we'll move back to CEDACOG, but at the same time, I'm gonna request a motion to consider and approve resolution 2605, authorizing the submission of the DCED Act 13 grant application in the amount of $250,000 to support the Volunteer Park Pedestrian Bicycle Bridge Project and to serve as a local match for the previously approved DCNR C2P2 grant application, which was authorized through prior council action. And just a note on that, again, this is a grant. This is money that was specified for the project, for a specific project. We don't have a choice on where that goes. So, motion?
It's not a match grant.
I'll make a
This is the match.
Oh,
Yes.
This is
I'll make a motion.
but it's not from city council.
Correct.
And Mr. Shaw? Anything on the question? If not, roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
yes.
Councilman Bananas,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor.
Yes.
Councilman Shaw,
Yes.
and Mayor Moore.
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
That takes care of it.
What about the CDBG here?
CBDG, I don't believe we have to take any action on that tonight. That will be at the next step. Yep.
We don't have to take it.
Thanks. That was the impression I was under the time of the agreement.
Thank
She's the boss when that. Okay, if we don't have any issues, we can bundle 1 and 3 together,
I prefer 3 to on
separate, okay? Then we'll take item number 1, request a vote. Go ahead.
You're putting one and two
No,
together.
don't put 1 and 2 together. I would, because.
We'll just do
You
separate.
have, you have.
We'll do separate.
Yeah, we can do it separate.
So, item number 1, request a motion to review and consider the proposed local historic district designation including the boundary map and supporting documentation as recommended by the Shamokin Area Economic Development Authority in accordance with Act 167.
Make a motion.
Anything on the question? Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Duganitz.
Yes.
Councilman Kaler,
Yes.
Councilman Shutt,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin,
Yes.
motion carries unanimous.
Okay.
We're going to do two
We're
separate.
gonna do number 2 separate. Okay.
Need a motion?
I'll make a motion.
So we have a requested motion to approve a proclamation naming June 2026 as XLH Awareness Month and June 23rd as XLH Awareness Day. So this is Clayson here.
Yes.
This is Clayson. I just want to stand up for a second.
I was gonna ask her to come up.
She doesn't, I don't think we need to explain as much as I just want to say thank you very much for submitting this and making us aware of it, and we're going to follow through and do the proclamation. Thank you very much.
So, motion.
For the public, you know,
Yeah, for the public, so that it's.
I was going to read the
Oh,
proclamation.
you have it, okay.
Yep, I have it right here.
Okay.
I don't want to put that poor lady through the whole microphone.
Dakota, you make the motion?
I agree.
You make the motion?
I'll second. I'll second.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you one thing, so I don't mess this up. Hypophosphatemia. Okay. Purpose of the proclamation to proclaim June 23rd, 2026 as an awareness day for X-linked hypophosphatemia, XLH, in the month of June 2026 as an awareness day for XLH in the city of Shamokin. Whereas X-linked XLH is a whole body, whole life, rare genetic disorder that affects the person since birth, childhood, adulthood, and advanced age, affecting the patient's bone joints, dental, hearing, muscle, and nerve systems. And where XLH affects about 1 in 20,000 newborns, according to the National Institute of Health. Whereas the effects of the disease cause serious and debilitating symptoms that have a major impact on the lives of those people who suffer from XLH and their families. And whereas patients affected by XLH and their families often encounter a variety of problems outside the illness itself, such as difficulty in obtaining accurate and timely diagnosis, finding effective treatment options, and or being able to afford the appropriate treatment. And whereas XLH is not a curable disease, however, dedicated researchers around the world continue their efforts to understand how genetic mutations work with the hope that a cure will be found one day. Whereas educational programs must be public and constant so that new parents and health providers can be exposed to the most up-to-date information. Whereas the XLH Network, Inc. is a nonprofit organization in support of caregivers and patients affected by XLH. Now therefore, I, Mike McLaughlin, the mayor of the city of Shamokin in the state of Pennsylvania, do hereby proclaim June 23rd, 2026 as the XLH Awareness Day, and be it further proclaimed June 26th as XLH Awareness Month in the city of Shamokin. So we need the motion. Okay, Mike D. Anything else on the question?
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Duganitz,
Yes.
Councilman Kaler.
Yes.
Councilman Shutt,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Okay. Next would be request a motion to approve Emily's Closet at Strasser Schroeder Memorial Pool.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
And Mr. Duganez, would you please
Well, actually.
give an explanation?
I think Mr. Shuck wants to say something.
I don't, so the idea is, setting aside a place at the pool where there's, donations for bathing suits, et cetera, for children in need, named after Emily. Is Amy
Yeah,
here? Would you like to say a few words?
I have something very favorite for me.
Okay, thank you. All right, so-
Emily, sorry if I.
Yeah.
Emily was a lifeguard at the Strasser Shore Pool. She was the daughter of a beautiful little girl that always wanted to give back. And we lost her, well, just, I guess it would still be this year, not too long ago. And it's a way of keeping her memory at the pool. So,
Chief?
So real quick from Emily's mom. Emily was born with a rare genetic disease that will usually not show up until teenage years. 2 years ago, they received the surprising news that her kidneys were starting to fail, and that's why she hasn't been feeling well. We were told she would more than likely need a kidney before she was 18 years old. Over 2 years, they monitored the kidneys and they stayed the same for her. Last summer, she started to feel worse. During a doctor's check, the family found out that Emily's kidneys were completely failing and she needed dialysis to start immediately. She had a port inserted right away and a dialysis journey started for them. The next couple of months were hard for Emily. Dialysis 3 days a week for 4 hours each, weekly doctor visits, more medications added to the ones she's already been taking on a daily basis. Dialysis and the medication will only help a little. Emily had more bad days than good days. Through it all, Emily was a fighter, the true definition of a warrior. She never gave up. They were traveling to Children's Hospital in Philadelphia to get her transplant list for a kidney. They were doing extra blood work and extra doctor visits. They were in the final stage, ready to test living donors to get Emily her kidney. On January 3rd of this year, Emily passed away after fighting a whole week prior. Our Lord took her home to be with him and release her from her pain. Amy misses her more than words can ever describe. Ever since Emily was born, she wanted to help people, whether it was going through her toys to give to another child that didn't have many, or wanting her 2 small clothes to be donated. She loved picking an angel off a tree to buy Christmas gifts for the less fortunate kids. Emily was always willing to be there to help. No task was too big for Emily to jump in and help. We always said she was a little but mighty. Emily's Closet will be keeping that alive for her. Her generosity and big heart will carry on to everyone's donations. I know she will be smiling down on us and so happy we are still helping people. It will be there to help the community have a wonderful summer and beyond. Amy would like to thank everyone for their outpouring support while Emily was in treatment and during her passing. She states she could have not gone through any of the past year without all of you being there for her and her family. She wants to extend a huge thank you to the mayor, city council, city officials, city employees for supporting Emily's Closet and allowing them the opportunity to be able to help others.
It's our honor to do this. Do we have a motion?
yes, I made a motion, and Councilman Shuck. Second.
So, anything on the question? Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold?
Yes.
Councilman Duganez?
Yes.
Councilman Kaler?
Yes.
Councilman Shuck?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Okay, item number 4, request a motion to exonerate taxes on 505 North 8th Street. That is a EDA property, so that is, for argument's sake, a city project.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Shuck, second
I'll second.
by Mr. McGonis. Anything on the question?
And this is only temporary until the project's complete and then the tax will be sold, correct?
Once the project would fall into, hopefully it would come into private hands and then.
Right.
This is to develop, we're trying to develop.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Arnold?
Yes.
Councilman McDaniel?
Yes.
Councilman Taylor?
Yes.
Councilman Shuck?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes.
Motion carries unanimous.
Okay. Do we have any, I'm gonna ask, yep. Would we have an issue to do 5 through 8 together?
Is that a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, so it's basically gonna be a motion to hire the contractor to finish the demo at 416, 418 South Market, not to exceed $20,000. That will be using ARPA blight funds. The next would be, a part of that would be request a motion to purchase 2 16-foot gates. That would be to close off the 200 and 300 blocks of South Anthracite Street where we're having dumping issues, not to exceed $400, again, using ARPA blight funds. Request a motion to approve the purchase of 2 10 by 10 by 6 chain link dog kennels, and that's basically used for fencing to barricade some of the blighted properties and keep anyone from getting close. Not to exceed $900, and that again is with ARPA blight funds. And the last one was request a motion to purchase 100 sheets of 4x8 sheets of OSB, which would be used to board up those blighted properties, not to exceed $900 using ARPA blight funds. So we have a motion and a second.
Who seconded it?
Me, Barry. Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold?
Yes.
One last question.
Oh, I'm
Is there
sorry.
anything left in the ARPA?
Yeah, there still will be some, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Nope, we're good.
Councilman McDaniel?
Yes.
Councilman Taylor?
Yes.
Councilman Shuck?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Okay. Next, we have our animal ordinance. Has everyone looked over the animal ordinance?
You're looking at the one with the grandfather clause.
Well, that would be the first question, is which one of the two do we want? And then we need a motion to adopt or move forward to the solicitor. One does not have a grandfather clause, one does have a grandfather clause. So which one there?
Along with,
Okay, so we have a motion by Mr. Taylor to move forward the adoption of, it would be chapter 132 with the grandfather
I'll
clause.
second.
Anything on the question?
Councilwoman Arnold?
Yes.
Councilman McDaniel?
Yes.
Councilman Taylor?
yes.
Councilman Shuck?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Don't worry, chief, there were no alligators in the grandfather clause. So,
God. Okay. Next is request a motion to advertise IPNC ordinance to be considered for final approval at the regular council meeting on July 20, 2026. Basically, all that's doing is updating our current 2018 code to 2024.
You think the international
International Property Maintenance.
property?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
I'll make a motion.
So we got a motion, say, anything on the question? Roll call. Barry.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Dugannon.
Yes.
Councilman Taylor,
Yes.
Councilman Shutt,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes. Next, we have a request a motion to advertise for an additional part-time code officer position.
Make a motion.
Second.
Councilman Taylor. Angie. Anything on the question?
Have we heard from Mr. Stoll?
So at this point, it didn't replace them?
No, this would be additional,
Okay.
and then if Mr. Swope is able to return, then he would also be able to do part-time.
Okay, so.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
Councilman Dugannon,
Yes.
Councilman Taylor.
Yes.
Councilman Shutt,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
And I just want to note on that, for the naysayers that think we're just spending money, our code enforcement office has been lacking the proper help for the last probably 10 years, especially during the Act 47 years. It is very apparent that our one code officer couldn't keep up with it. We've hired a second part-time code officer, cannot possibly keep up with the demand. So we're looking at trying to get additional help. We're literally trying to clean up our city, and the only way we can do that is having the people and the staff to do it. Next, we can do 12 and 13 together, if no one has an issue. So we're going to request a motion to approve the opening of 2 bank accounts, Square cashless payments for the police department, and Square cashless payments for the swimming pool, and then also to open a new account, a bank account for the tax escrow account. Motion?
Make a motion. So, I'll second.
Barry, you go. Anything on the question?
And this is for the people that think that, the pay, the cashless, the Square cashless does not cost the citizens anything.
No, it costs us nothing.
So that was another issue I've seen going around that we're saying, it's like cost us all this money and they don't
Pretty
understand.
much it would cost the user if it makes it.
Basically, that's it.
2.6%.
And we're not getting rid of the meters. Is that not on this?
Oh, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
This is for the town.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but you're okay.
I thought we were on the
Councilwoman,
Yeah,
Councilwoman Arnold,
Yes.
and Councilman Dugannon.
Yes.
Councilman Taylor.
Yes.
Councilman Shutt,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Okay, so we have items 14, 15, and 16. Anybody have an issue bulking those together?
I'd like to do it separate.
Okay, then we'll take item number 14. Request a motion to approve the adoption of the Park Mobile Parking App System.
I'll make that motion. May I
Anything on
comment?
the question?
May I comment? something about that?
Absolutely.
So a few of us on council and Kevin and Mr. Slade have researched using some kind of pay to park mobile app. We've had countless Zoom meetings, et cetera. And I know a lot of people I've been seeing about the city paying for this. Park Mobile is completely free to the city. It does not cost us a penny. There is no startup fee, there's no yearly fees, there's no 24/7 technical support fees. And some people were commenting about $2.50 charges. $2.50 charges are more for cities like Reading, Lancaster, Philly. That is not what Shamokin is going to charge. We can set our own rates. So that is what we're going to do. So it does not cost the city to do anything with this park mobile. The other thing is the meters are not going away. They are staying. Park mobile is just a secondary way that people without change, and it's a convenience that you can pay to park downtown. Plus, the city also has multiple lots or multiple parking stalls that don't have any meters at them. And rather than pay money to purchase more meters, which includes recalibrating and maintenance, Park Mobile is going to supply us with as many signs as the city needs, free of cost. So it's not going to cost us anything to do this. This is just another way for the city to increase revenue.
Can I add that it's also not going to bankrupt local businesses?
So everybody, the training for those that will utilize the app is free. Everything for Park Mobile is free.
Thank you for the explanation.
And I just want to emphasize something she said of the coin option isn't going away. It's merely adding a new option. The old options will still be there. So it's merely increasing the options for convenience.
So we have the motion, we have the second. Any other question? Roll call?
Mrs. Arnold,
Yes.
Mr. Buchanan.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Shutt,
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin.
Yes.
The motion carries unanimous.
Okay, item number 15, request a motion to approve and authorize the Shamokin Police Department to enter into an agreement under the 287G Task Force Program.
I'll motion it.
We have a second?
Second.
Aaron? Anything on the question?
Yes, I have a question. As I understand it, there are concerns within ICE of the pulling away from HSI, which is the Homeland Security investigations, to meet current quotas that are on ERO, the enforcement and removal operations. Do you know if participating in this would help anything along the HSI, which is the investigations of human trafficking, et cetera, rather than just deporting?
There's different sections throughout. There's actually 3 tiers to it. And the tier that we signed up for to be part of the task force, so basically what that is if we encounter anyone like this, once we complete all our training, we'll have the federal backing that we can handle it ourselves instead of having to delay transport, delaying our officers tied up until we're able to contact people in order to respond. As far as people have asked me about roundups, this is so on our day-to-day basis when we deal with individuals that we can address them appropriately with the correct training and the laws regarding it. In reference to, there's a tier for the jail, there's a tier for, as I said, warrants, and basically what we're gonna do is there's not enough people to go around, and they're finding out that local municipalities are dealing more and more, and they don't have the people to do it. So we have a guideline we follow. If we have to encounter somebody, that's basically now giving us the authority to do this.
Still under the Constitution of the United States.
Absolutely.
Any other questions? Okay, then we have a motion, we have a second, roll call.
Mrs. Arnold,
Yes.
Mr. Dugannon,
Yes.
would you say yes?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Ms. Bishop,
No.
and Mayor Moore.
Yes.
We have 4 yeas, 1 nay.
Okay.
Subject-
Next would be item number 16. Request a motion to issue a letter of non-renewal to IT service provider MSP Omega Systems.
So moved.
Second.